In the last, we have the active and the passive safety domain in the vehicles. At first, the active safety domain. Active safety systems uses the advanced sensors. Next comes the passive domain controller. For example, the airbag systems. Tesla Model 3 has an active safety feature. Tesla latest robotaxi is a very advanced feature of active safety. In the last, we have the active and the passive safety domain in the vehicles. This is the domain which consists of the systems which protect us from the accidents, or if the accident occur, then minimum level of injury come to us. Let's break it down. At first, the active safety domain. These are the systems that work to prevent the accidents. The goal is to simply keep the passengers and driver out of the trouble on the road. For example, anti-lock braking systems prevent the car wheels from locking up during a sudden braking, giving us better control. Next is the electronic stability control, which stabilizes the vehicles or during the skids or the sharp turns. Then comes the ADAS technology, which monitors the environment around the vehicles and correspondingly take actions to avoid the collisions, like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, automatic emergency braking, and etc. Then the blind spot monitoring systems, which alerts the driver when there is a vehicle in a blind spot during the lane changes. Tire pressure monitoring systems. These are the systems which monitors the pressure and alert the driver about the potential issues like the underinflation or the overinflation. Next is self-driving cars also is a technology that allows to navigate the cars safely and autonomously, and it comes under the active domain of the vehicles. In essence, active safety systems uses the advanced sensors, camera, lidar, radars, and software to proactively reduce the risk of accidents. Next comes the passive domain control of the vehicles, that includes the systems that work to minimize the injury and protect the passengers after an incident. For example, the airbag systems inflate instantly during a collision to cushion and protect the passengers and the driver. Seat belts, which keeps us secured in our seat, reducing the movement during an impact. Crumple zone are the areas of the car which are designed to absorb and dissipate the energy of a crash so as to protect the cabin. Reinforced passenger cells, which are the structures that maintain the integrity of the cabin during a severe impact. Passive safety features are all about damage control, keeping the passengers and the driver as safe as possible when an accident has occurred. The real magic happens when active and passive safety systems work together. For example, active safety, automatic emergency braking slows down the car during before a collision, and passive safety domain inflate the bags and seat belts. They minimize the injuries if the impact has occurred. By integrating both domains, modern vehicles ensure the highest level of safety for the drivers and the passengers. Examples of some real-time cars showcasing their active and passive safety domain features are: Hyundai Creta has an active safety feature of blind spot detection, which warns the driver with an alert if another vehicle is detected in its blind spot during a lane change. Tesla Model 3 has an active safety feature of automatic emergency braking, in which when it detects a predator, it automatically applies the brake so as to avoid the collision. Tesla latest robotaxi is a very advanced feature of active safety, which is a full-fledged self-driving car. In terms of the passive safety examples, the airbag control system and the seat belts is there in almost all the cars, which inflates the airbags for protecting the passengers and uses the seat belt so as to protect the passengers after an accident has occurred.